Hi everyone. Hi everyone. My name is Comrade Akinwumi Olayemi from Pralag International. Pralag International is the acronym for Prisons Rehabilitation and Law Abiding Organization International. Permit me, I'm going to say something so very straightforward. If you say I disrespect you, I want you to permit me to say it the way it is. I don't want to sugarcoat anything or to water down anything. I want to say it head on. And then I want to talk to you like a baby. I want to talk to you like a kid. All right? It is very disheartening that our society has been messed up. One, the school you go to doesn't reflect in your head. My program yesterday is number one. You saw the headline and you start talking. You saw the headline and you start calling names. What does that tell you? Sir, you go to school, but school doesn't enter into your brain. You go to school, but you're not wise. You go to school to learn as a slave. A slave, you learn to respond to yes, sir. That's the purpose of going to school. Our school in Nigeria is supposed to increase your value, to increase your wisdom, so that anytime you use your inner mind to correct things in the society. Our society is messed up right now to the point that we don't have anything in the brain. We are learning. We can read, we can write, we can speak good English, but at the end of the day, it's empty. I was telling you something to correct the societal impression and perspective of how we handle things. When I put down that topic, I know what is going to come up. It's just like a research. I know you could name Yahoo as crime. You could name. I'm human rights activist. I talk law. I don't talk societal impression. I don't talk code. I've seen a lot of times the police arraign people in the court. At the end of the day, the accused will be discharged unacquitted because of the way police handle it. As of today, right now, let the police put it. This person is doing yahoo. I'm telling you, before long, the court will strike out and send away the case and throw away the case. Now you want to tell me it is societal code, and that is how you bring in crime. This is crime. It is everywhere. In US here, if I receive 10 calls, 6 of them is an internet fraud. The one they do in Nigeria is just a shite play. They did it for me here in US. They took 700. The first one they took $820. The second one they took 700. Though the company that I work with give me back my money, and they said these are internet fraudsters. When they fraud you through your bank, the bank when you call, I didn't authorize this transaction. The bank will return my money. This is how you killed your society. Listen, I've seen so many things like this. And I say, use your brain. Use your brain. Yahoo literally doesn't mean crime. Now, if you say you could name them, they use it for a music, and they water down a crime to suit the purpose in the society. And that's why our young ones don't see it as committed crime. Very simple. What is so difficult in your brain? What is so difficult in that? Listen to this.
Yeah. What you say when I want to make when I call this gate? also.
Also, which kind also?
Yahoo also.
Huh?
Yahoo also.
Yahoo. Now I want to Yahoo.
What be the Yahoo plus? What's S?
No?
Yes.
These are kids going about saying they want to hustle. What do you want to hustle? You want to do Yahoo. Now, if you have called internet fraudster a thief, internet fraud is a thief, it's a crime, it's extorting people, killing people, taking their hard-earned money. Call it what it is. Stop calling it a better name. And then the children will not go, they will not have that audacity, that effrontery to go and tell you, sir, we want to start stealing. They can't. But it's because you could name it, because you give it a suiting name, and people are using it. In fact, they come out, Yahoo Lemishe, I'm Yahoo. They make those people doing Yahoo and have the guts to come out to say that they do Yahoo. Let it not be coded, and then let them say, oh, I'm a thief. I steal people's money. Can they ever come out like that? You could name prostitutes as Olosho, and Olosho came out and said, we are Olosho. Because you could name it. Why don't they? And then when you say you are a prostitute, they flare up. They flare up. They say, oh, I have to sue you. I'll report you. Oh, you call me prostitute. And then when you say you are Olosho, they will be dancing. Yeah, we are Olosho. Olosho. I'm doing Olosho. I'm not. That is how you kill your society. That's what I'm telling you. I'm saying I should talk law. Learn. You go to school, so you have to learn. You are the one corrupting your gen. Now, it is very difficult for someone to rule you in Nigeria and make things and change something. Because even if you are a professor, a moment the society just decide to could name something, you too, you grab it without thinking your head. And tomorrow somebody will come to become your president. Instead of them to now do something good, trying to say, no, let us change this pattern. This has been a culture, let us change it. It is you that will now call it another thing. You make it a crime for them for ever thinking that way, because you speak the society language. Whether it is good, whether it is wrong, some people, I'll just look at then what my discussion yesterday was so straightforward. And some people will just, their head, they don't think. I'm not talking about the heart. The heart is criminal. The heart is bad. What is so difficult for you to understand that? The act of, here in US, they call it identity theft. Identity theft. They give name. The name for crime is what they call crime. They don't code name it for anything. And their people understand this is a crime. Now come to Nigeria, they say Yahoo boy. What do you mean by Yahoo boy? What do you mean by that? Stop code naming. I understand what it will bring out, because before I said what I said. And some people that are dead in the head doesn't understand my simple and very straightforward English. I speak children, primary one English. I speak primary 2, primary 1 English. So you understand. Now, it is very Now, this is what you want to know. Those who have ever sang music using Yahoo to sing, a Yahoo, if you understand what it is, can they say, oh, I steal, I'm a thief, I'm a criminal, I steal people's money, I kill people to get their money, their pension in the bank. I took it. I call myself for what I am. See, now you say 419. People will say, what do you mean by 419? 419 is a section of criminal code that talk about extorting money from people, obtaining under false pretense. That is the section, obtaining money under false pretense. The name, the section of that crime in the criminal code is 419. We have 400, 419, 410. This speak in the criminal code about obtaining money under false pretense. And then, yes, we call it 419. Till now, you go to school, you don't know the meaning of 419. Now, that is even more better. I came to you as a way I went to buy this car. Their head came to me. He said, "Oh," he said, "Is it Nigerian? Okay, go and tell him that it's 419." I said, "I know this is just a joke. They just joked with me because I will have literally taken up against him." And the one he sent to me doesn't even know. He said 419. I look at him. I say 419, 419. I look at him. I said, "Do you understand 419?" He said, "I don't know. My boss here said I should." When I told him he's a Nigerian, he said, I should tell you 419. I just laugh. When the guy he's like, his boss was an Indian that had lived in Nigeria for some years before coming to US. That one now came. He was laughing hard when he came. I said, he said 419. I said, yeah, 419. I understand 419. 419 is people taking people's money fraudulently. I told her, I said, it's a section. I educate them. I said, it's a section in our law. So don't just go ahead and start calling all Nigerians 419. It's a section in our criminal code that says anybody obtaining money under false pretense is 419. When I came here yesterday, I said, yahoo, literally, if you don't want to study anything law, basic knowledge of the law, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my comrades. I'm talking to my home people. And I'm talking to whoever that want to correct that impression. That the more we are giving codes to a bad act, this is a very bad act. People will put 10 million, 20 million in their account. One criminal, one stupid man that doesn't know how to earn money, he just want to sleep and wake up and one day go straight into your account and take money out. That crime is a crime that's supposed to be given a life imprisonment. And I'm saying, giving them Yahoo boys, it's literally watered down and generalize the act. That act, they generalize it and give it a good name. There is nothing like Yahoo boys. Yahoo boys, Yahoo, that I appreciate. See, some people still have brain. Those who understand me yesterday, I give kudos to you. There are some people, they said, oh, yes, this guy is saying something because Yahoo boy literally is nothing. But we could name it Yahoo boy so that we understand this Yahoo boy is internet fraudster. And then the implication is, you see some of these, I've seen several small boys, when you ask them, what do you want to do? Mofe sachet, I want to do Yahoo. Mofe sachet, I want to do Yahoo. Where you call Yahoo, those who do internet fraud, and tell them they are thieves, they are criminals. They are not supposed to be welcomed. They're supposed to be sentenced to life imprisonment. The young ones will not come and say, mo fẹ́ sashay, mo fẹ́ di yahoo. Some crazy people will say, oh, they even joyous with it, calling themselves yahoo. And our musicians still accolades them. They are yahoo. They are not criminal. They are just hustling. And they are doing this. Can the children I play to you now, if we have reason that this is a crime, let it be called the crime it is. It is a crime. People are dying, both inside and out, losing money. Our bank is not even safe to keep our money because this internet stuff, not many of us understand how it works. And then going into handling a phone is more than just receiving, calling and receiving. Yeah, the society is so worst because, and you say yahoo, and then police on one side will now, because you continue to acknowledge yahoo as a code for a crime, the police, who doesn't even know how this thing is run, will now combine every generalized, because you generalize it, everybody holding internet, chatting on the internet as yahoo boy. Everybody. And I'm telling you, it is so easy. Continue to use yahoo. And it is so easy. I'm getting cases and I'm crying for this set of people. I'm crying for them. Some people, that is why I even posted it. So you listen. You're supposed to you use your brain. All of a sudden, those who call yahoo a crime are dead in the brain. Then the next thing is, you are crazy, you are stupid, you are mad, you are this, you are that. What does that show you? It shows you are even stupid, because I can name tag any of my video, any name. What I will ask you is listen. That is why you go to school, but you don't know how to reason. And it is in Africa, they said, put your life, something that will give you breakthrough in the book. Put it under within the book and give it to you. Oh, take this. You collect it and just flip, because you are not ready to read. And that is why you follow society. Some people go to church, and then the pastor said, go and session and read. You will never read. You only read the pastor. And the pastor will tell you, go and do this. That is negating the provision of Christianity. But because you fail to read yourself and comprehend it on your head, use your brain. Stop following the society. If somebody stand up one day and say thief is hustling, instead of you to sit down and think, why will thief become hustling? What do we call hustling? What is thief? Reason. Sit down and read. Sit down and think. Sit down and you don't follow the multitude. Don't follow the multitude. Stop following the crowd. And then when they say, oh, is this? Then you follow. You go to school, yeah? All right? You go to school, you spend almost 5, 10, 15 years schooling. What is this? So what is the essence? What is the purpose? What is the essence of your schooling? What is the essence of your schooling? And then, oh my God, I have to end this. So if this thing now you don't still understand, then if you don't understand where I'm going, then you should be ashamed of yourself. It's worth for you not to go to school at all than to go to school and still have this mental reasoning that looks like that even the children, they think better than you. If at this age, at this hour, you are married, you have kids, and you still don't understand what I want to put out, that underline, stop watering down a crime. Stop watering that. Stop giving a good name to a bad purpose. Dirty linen. Dirty linen. Don't go and dye it and somebody will see it as a good clothes. Why is this so difficult to understand me? Why is this so difficult? Today, people are buying laptop. People are going on internet. People are doing this for internet is good for good and the bad. If you want to search the bad thing, you have it. In fact, 101 million things, bad things is internet. And 1,000,001 things in the internet that are good for your life. People are using internet, they are using technology to create beautiful things. Yahoo, it is not the work of the conventional police to do Yahoo, because it takes upgrade in knowledge in internet. Like EFCC, they are equipped both technology, personnel, and knowledge, in-depth knowledge in internet to discover those ones that are using internet to fraud people. Fraud doesn't literally mean you have a phone that browse. Fraud doesn't really literally mean you have someone you are chatting with in abroad. We have a lot of people, we can see it on internet. A white woman will come to Nigeria, they will go to get married officially, and then they will put it on internet, this is my wife. So when a conventional police officer collected your phone and open it, I see the chatting between you and your white girlfriend, he will tell you it's Yahoo. How you are criminal. If you continue to do it like this, you see most people, most crime criminal going into court and going scot-free, and it will be very difficult to hold them. The internet fraud that you could name, is giving. This is, hold on, let me say a simple, straightforward something, then I'll end this video. And whatever things you want to call me, I don't care, as long as it means it's giving me impression that I'm the only one wise in all Nigerians. If that is, if continue that, all right. I've seen a lot of white women contacting me. Hello, comrade, I have my girlfriend there, I have my boyfriend there. How do I contact how do I do his paper? How do I want to go there? With what you are saying is with that the immigration are doing is giving us a kind of heart attack. It's like, I'm not going to see my girlfriend again, I'm not going to see my young man again. I said, oh, no problem. So you are free, just be careful when you go, all right? You can do this and do that. And so there are good people connecting people. Internet is for you, makes a world a global world. It makes it so closer. A Yahoo become a person become internet fraud when you collect money for the purpose you said you want to use it for and divert the money. That becomes a crime. If I'm in Nigeria and I chatted with someone abroad and they said, please, can you buy coconut for me and ship it to abroad? And I said, yes, I can do it. That's still legitimate until I collect such money and convert it to a personal use without using it for that purpose. I become a fraudster. And then what do you do for those people they fraud? See, any act you do without complainants, you cannot be prosecuted for that. I want you to understand that. The person you fraud outside needs to make a complaint to the EFCC. Get their, I'm going to tell you, not all the number you see on the internet are real. Even if you bring it out, EFCC, and it brings you a website, that website must have been coned to represent EFCC. I want you to be mindful. I'm bringing in a case study that is real. I'm bringing it out very soon, maybe tomorrow. I'll try, maybe I can bring it out tomorrow. You can see how worse Nigeria has degenerated to. How, because you continue to codename internet fraudsters a crime, and you could name it Yahoo. You give it a general name. Yahoo is a general name. Stop giving Yahoo a general name. Give it a name that it represents. Fraud, thief, crime. Give it that real name. Criminal. They are criminal. But when you codename it as Yahoo, it water it down. It makes it look like it's easy. You make it look like it's not a crime. And when a lot of people are saying, oh, they fraud me, Yahoo boy, Yahoo boy, take it. It's a matter of nomenclature, advanced fee fraud, aka 419. Yahoo is a crime. Nobody's talking about legitimate email. That's what I'm saying. But you can listen to what I said. The more you are codenaming things, this one is gone already, because even some people will call it, they will say, that is why I say society. We conform to a society. If I can sit down today, wake up today and say, call something, codename it, the second person will not reason, why do you codename this? You too will say, oh, this and that, because before you know it, it becomes general. And then even your lawmakers will get to the house one day and say, yeah, the society are talking about this code, so code name, so we now call it and put it into the law. And now you know what it means. And the police that doesn't even know anything about it, they'll say, so far it is in the law, and they will start prosecuting everybody. They'll start arresting everybody. And then by the time you wake up, you now start explaining, no, this is not real, this is, and then before you know it, it becomes like a food, another chapter of food for the police. And they will now say, okay, I just take a bill. My bill is on 1 million naira. My bill is 500,000 naira. My bill is, and then he say it, and then, hey, you go. That is not how to run things. If you are educated and you want to see that the school you went to is value, let us call a spade, because it's affecting our children. Our children begin to see Yahoo as a legitimate business. Going about us. This video I show you is just can you imagine? This video is just one out of a 1,000 I've seen. Oh, my phone is dead. It's dead. This one is just one. It's just one out of the thousands I've seen. All right? So continue to call me names. I don't care. I don't care. We are so different. You know why we are different? Me, I'm talking law. You are talking society. And the society and the law, they are like this. They are very, very different. So I'm talking the law. There's no Yahweh in the law. All right? You could name Yahoo a fraud Yahoo, and I'm saying call crime what it is. Crime is crime. It's the high time we start calling the situation. When you come up with a olosho, before prostitution, they hide it. They hide prostitution. Those who are doing prostitution, they don't want you to call them prostitutes. They don't want you to call them prostitutes. Now, they could name prostitution olosho. Now, everybody is doing olosho, including married women. And they are not even ashamed to say, I'm olosho.
What's your own name?
Frog.
You.
Kelly.
You. What's your say when I want to make when I call this gate?
What called also?
You want to call
What
also?
called who?
What's which kind also?
Yahoo also.
Huh?
Yahoo also.
Yahoo. Now I want to Yahoo.
What not be the Yahoo plus said. What's called this?
No?
That's what I'm saying. This is just one of the several videos I've seen. When you call out small children, what do you want to become? I want to become Yahoo. They call Yahoo hustling. And some people will even tell you, yeah, the white people have fraud us before. They've taken our things before, so we are taking it back. You are saying, you are using statements to water down and justify the act, the crime. You are justifying it. Olosho has replaced prostitution, and you see more people coming out to say Miam Lolosho, and every ladies now that dress well are Olosho. Are Olosho. So that is what I'm saying. All right, it's high time we look at things the way it is. There are also other code names that people have given it to something bad. You give it a good. Even our musicians keep singing about it, and then people are getting more knowledgeable about it. So, for those of you that have not listened to me, before you start calling me names, it dictates who you are. It doesn't dictate me. Because for everything I said, I do not support internet fraudster. I do not support internet crime. I do not support identity theft. I do not support stealing other people's money. All right? And then some of you that even listen to me and still do not understand, because I said Yahoo. That word Yahoo is not in the crime in our criminal code as a crime. You also say no. Let the police arrest someone today and say, oh, this person is doing Yahoo. It will not up to 2 weeks before they trash out the case. So you Pelagians, I know you understand what I'm saying, because one way or the other you have done some cases like that. A situation, the police are on the road and some people are going on the streets, and the police are, please wait, I want to search your vehicle. And they search the vehicle, they have nothing to rope them about, to extort money from them. Their papers and everything are complete. And they say, okay, they saw laptop and, oh, these people are Yahoo. Give me your phone. Now, those people are not assigned to do that one job. Those you who are outside the country, that you have get in contact with Nigerians people, Nigerians, the Yahoo boys, when you are communicating and they are telling you this, oh, I bring $1,000, $10,000, and you send the money. If you have gotten the real name of those corporates, what I want you to do, get the name, the the computer address they use. There is what we call computer. The computer address is in the every internet has computer address. Get the Nigerian address, write it down, then officially contact the Economic and Financial Commission. They are primarily in charge to investigate all internet fraud cases. Get in contact with them. Tell them every of the situation in your conversation and what happened and how they fraud you of your money. Then they will ask you some of the things they need to prosecute them. They have all the technology to discover which IP address. I want to remember that IP address they use. From there, the EFCC will track them down and arrest them and prosecute them. Now, every police on the street don't undo internet fraud cases. What they do is the way the general public generates it. That's what they know. They don't know. All they know is any young man that has money in his account is a Yahoo boy. Every people on the street that has a phone that can big phone like iPhones are Yahoo boy. Every person that look nice, that ride nice car is a Yahoo boy. That's what they know. And then they don't have the mandate. They don't have, they are not in that department to arrest the Yahoo boy and take them to court. What the purpose of calling them Yahoo is to get money from them. Take them to the nearest ATM and collect money and leave them to go. That is what general police officers on the road are doing. So that is why I'm saying any case you want to prosecute in the courts must have a complainant. The crime must be provided in the criminal code, and then the accused. These three things, you cannot take it out from the criminal justice system. Any case must have a complainant, somebody that will stand and say, these people fraud me, number one. Number two, it must have the act that has been confirmed that it did wrong, that can find its place in the criminal code as a criminal, as a crime. Then the criminal itself. Then the investigation will carry out all other information that needed to prosecute this case. And then for the general populace, I want to tell you this. Prevention is better. Prevention is the best in Nigerian situation right now. You know why? I have a case at hand, and it's so very, very disheartening. This woman, proof of crime committed, yes. This woman, somebody, he met someone that said, oh, I can make you go travel. I can prepare traveling for you. And then they did it for someone, confirmed. They said, okay, let me introduce somebody to you. They introduced somebody to him, and he did it. That person traveled, I think, to Europe. Now, that's a fact that this person can do it, right? And then our own son and that of a cousin or the brother or sister around, they package everything again and say, oh, sir, I want you to do it for these 4 people. And then that one say, I'm not the one doing it right now. Let me call the person that will do it. Now, if I really want to sit you down and tell you how to go about this, but because I don't want this thing to be too long, I won't be able to go into details. Now, they call this 3rd person, and this person collects millions of naira from them, and that's all. They keep calling this man. Where he say, okay, come to Lagos, we're about to fly. They will call him till when they now reach Lagos, his phone will not be reachable again. He did that for like 2 times. Then eventually they realized that he has just taken their money. Frauding people doesn't limit to internet. Every fraud, and that's what we call obtaining under false pretense in 419, section 419. So now they did that, and this guy said, oh, now in Nigeria nowadays, if anybody fraud you, somebody call you, hello, your account is bad, your ATM has been blocked, I will send something to your phone now, I want you to give me the code. And you literally do that without asking questions. You go to school, but you don't think, and eventually you send it. Now, bam. You see, there's a at that particular time. It's better to think well. Allow your card to be blocked. Allow it to be blocked. Leave it to be blocked. Then stand up another time. It will not take you too much to reach your bank and say, or to check your ATM if it is really blocked. Low. If it's not blocked, you know that these are just fraudulent people. If it's a block low, then you go to the bank, they won't block it. Instead of you now resulting in anybody just calling you because they tell you the identity as your bank official. And then within 1 minute, when you send the code, they took all your money. Now, a moment they took your money, you almost spend the same money or more than that money to track these same people. And at the end of the day, you may not even be able to get your money back. In US, that's the difference between our two words. In US, when that happens, you go to the bank and complain, I don't authorize that transaction. The US will return your money and investigate that. I don't know how they investigate on their own and see if they can get that people back. But in Nigeria, they will leave them to the bank in Nigeria, leave their customer to, they expose them to be used by criminals. And then what did you do? What did that woman do? He went to the police to complain. And any complaint at the police station now that will involve investigation, the police will say, give us mobilization money. We want to track. Tracking of things that's supposed to be for free is supposed to be something the government has equipped the police for. They will say, we need money to track. 300,000, 500,000. They are asking the woman, go and bring 300,000 naira. The woman said, I was fraud. I collect other people's money because I'm to help them, and they are asking of their own money from me. And now you are asking me of 300,000 naira to pay again for you to arrest the culprit. I don't have that money. She went to Ondo and reported the same case to another nearest police station. And they said, okay, don't worry, bring 150,000 naira. Again, they collected that money. They didn't do the work. The woman started calling everybody, reporting the police for collecting money without doing the job. Eventually, the woman came back, give me back my money. What do you mean? Give me back my money. Someone took my money, and you cannot even take my money without doing anything. The police said, okay, don't worry, we'll do the job tomorrow. Say, I'm not doing it. They said, okay, we'll do it. We'll do the case tomorrow. And they collected, they said, okay, tomorrow. And they stood. And then when they arrest this fraudster, they said they promised the woman, oh, a moment this fraudster came, you collect even the money you give to us for mobilization, you collect everything. And when the guys come, the police are not interested in the woman collecting back his money, her money. What they are interested now is collecting bail money from the fraudster. They want to release the fraudster so that the bail money will be paid. And then that was what happened. At that time, the woman did a mistake. The woman was supposed to insist that the case be taken to court. But they make the woman accept the fact. That's why if the woman have known me, this would have been very different. But at the end of the day, the woman let go. And the fraudster, put down undertaking that he will pay the money. Let me tell you, police is not set up to collect, to do that. Now, okay, put undertaking that you will be paying the money. The police doesn't, they are not even, they are doing that against their work schedule. They're supposed to prosecute. They are not supposed to be doing all this, when you undertake that you pay the money. And that was why they let out that guy again on the loose. The time this guy promised to pay the money, they didn't say. They looked for him until they went to pick the shorty. The shorty said, the shorty that was, I'm his sister, I'm his twin, he will pay the money. Now, the money, well, where would you want me to see the money? Am I the one that collected money from you? Then go and assert him. But you are the one that stand shorty. They dragged that until they took the shorty to court. They remanded them for 2 months, 2 weeks. At the end of the day, the magistrate said, well, they are not the culprits, allow them to go. That's the end of the case. So the prevention is better. Prevention is the best. Prevent every transaction. If you don't know anything about internet, don't use it. Because in Nigeria, if you allow somebody to swabble your money, to take your money under any pretense, to get justice on that, have you ever noticed something? I have thousands of cases on what I'm talking about. Have you noticed something when in Ogun State or Ibadan, any transaction that you notice that they took from your account, when you now prosecute and get to the bank, by the police will track the case, track the phone, track everything. By the time they will start telling you that this culprit is in Port Harcourt. That's the end. And before, if you want us to go to Port Harcourt, you pay 1 million naira. Maybe these people collected 400,000 from you. That's the end of the case, sir. Or the person is in Kaduna. That's the end of the case. And if the money is much, like 2-3 million, and they ask you to pay 800,000, 800,000 is not what they will take at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, when they get to Port Harcourt and it moves again. This tracking, we are seeing it. This person has moved again. He has gone to, and this person you are tracking may not even be the culprit. You know why? Some of you that leave out your phone. All right. Please, I want to receive my money from my friend and my account is blocked. Can I use your account? Someone you literally know. Me, I will collect something. I'll give you something. I'll give you something. And you gave out your account details. They receive wrong information, wrong money. Someone else money in your account. And don't you know you have given out yourself out as a criminal. The criminal will collect the money, give you peanuts. The peanuts will not be enough for you to clear the case on your head. And he'll give you the peanuts and he'll go on his own. Some people will come to your shop and want to buy stuff. After transferring money from another person's account to your account, they'll come out again. Oh, I'm sorry, I wanted to send 20,000. I sent 200,000. Don't worry, I'll give you back the remaining. Don't worry, just buy what you wanted to buy. And this thing, you took it for your personal account. So how do you now claim when they came to arrest you that no, it was business transaction? This is not a business account. The way people are, see, if I'm saying something, is because I don't have time to tell you all the details of everything that's coming to our offices. And some people, just because I say Yahoo is general name, if you are using Yahoo as a code before, let's stop it and call it what it is, to prevent our young ones from accepting to become something that is wrong in the society. If you have called it thieves, if you have called it internet thieves, just internet thieves is so beautiful, it's so okay. Internet thief. Our children will not come out and say, I want to become internet thieves. Call it the name it is. Don't generalize it. 2 reasons. Our children will not accept a wrong thing. 2, the police will not generally be arresting everybody in the name of arresting Yahoo and end up collecting money from them and let them go. That's what I'm saying. And our people in the law, in the assembly, will not accept the wrong thing into the law, and the police will not start using, because the Yahoo has been provided in the constitution, and start using the same to arrest everybody without anything, just generally. Before now, the police will go to the street and ram people. They will take them to the police station and say, okay, start paying your money to allow you go. Anybody that doesn't have money to pay, straight to court. And from court will remand them in prison. And these people will learn more acts about criminal and go back fully as a criminal. This is how we mess up our society. This is how we messed everything up, because we follow general opinion. Me, I will never follow general opinion. I will follow the law and abide with what the law says about everything, not about your impression that Yahoo is a crime. If you say internet fraudster, internet extortion, internet frauding people, that is a crime. If you say you want to make it a death sentence, a death penalty, no problem. But when you say Yahoo, I'm only teaching us the law. Yes, sir.
About everything.
Sir.
I'm not sure, maybe you know I'm an accountant.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm an accountant. Aside from being a pastor. Over 16 years experience.
Wow.
That's my office, yes.
Which office?
Yeah, Rising Star Accounting.
Wow. I always see you as a pastor.
Yes. Well, I'm an accountant.
And it's even good. I want more. I want people to stop the impression. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, everybody. I want people to stop the impression of, oh, I'm a man of God as a job.
I think those things exist in Nigeria. I don't think how many people. I don't know how many people will do that.
Doing yeah.
I mean, Nigeria, you can do.
I'm a pastor.
America,
you have to. You have to pay bills now.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know. It depends. You know, it depends of how far you want to go.
Yeah.
So I'm an accountant. My wife is a doctor. So we
wow.
I mean,
that's lovely.
So
we appreciate. I appreciate that. All right, no problem. Okay, right, no problem, sir. So, now the difference between those who call me names and me, this is our difference. You don't have any experience. You don't have anything. You don't know anything. Even the law, you don't know it. Me, I know what the law is. This is my job. Apart from the one I do to make money, this is my passion. I see cases. I see cases. I see cases of people in prison that are not criminals. I see people that are criminals but allowed to roam the streets in Nigeria. So that's the difference between me and you. All right? So your calling names is just your opinion. Calling names is just your opinion. So I accept it. All right? I accept it. And me as a person, I just want to correct the impression. All right? I just want to correct the impression. And I want us to change some ways of our coding and tagging every bad situation and give it a good name. All right? Once again, my name is Comrade Akim Yolayemi from Pralag International. Pralag International is the acronym for Prisons Rehabilitation and Law Abiding Organization. My website is www.usa.pralag.org. My phone number is, if you want to call me names, you can send your whatever thing you want to send it to my WhatsApp. I will reply you. +1 862 367 4024. Yahoo, as you call it, Yahoo is everywhere in the world. The one in US, your own in Nigeria is such as child's play. And the reason your own is much is because there are some white people here that wants a black man from Africa as husband. And you now use that opportunity to use them and collect their money, lying to them. All right? So that is the only difference that makes it so wide. And they speak out. But the one here is speaker. They are more professional. I think I'm smart until they do it to me twice. All right, thank you. I appreciate all of you. But for all of you, just typing when you see the topic and start typing, start listening to me. You are more a fool than I am. Bye bye.